All right, so let's dive into landing clients. And so this is really the challenge. Again, when it comes to landing clients, almost impossible to get their attention. But more than that, oftentimes how we get their attention will dictate how the sales relationship goes, right? And so if we only had one method for landing clients that almost everybody teaches, which is cold calling, cold drop-ins, sitting in network meetings, if that's our method to get clients or even referrals, oftentimes once you do get their attention, you have a hard sell, right? Because the way that you arrived at their door was forced, or they didn't really see you as the expert, they didn't see you as the guy that understands their space, they're like, all right, I'll give you a couple minutes, but you sell me on why you're the guy. Have you guys experienced like where you really have to hard sell people? You got to like convince them, no, I'm the guy. I'm going to get you results. And so because of that, what we wind up with is an empty calendar. It sucks to chase people down. It sucks to do hard sale. So either we don't get enough appointments or we avoid doing the activity that's going to generate those appointments. And if we don't have a full calendar of appointments where we're selling people what we can do and how we can help them, we don't generate the revenue. And again, we wind up in this place where we got to close the business, we got to go back and get a regular JOB. So the alternative, though, is to get prospects raising their hands, right? Them having been influenced by you and kind of what your value is, and instead of you chasing them down, they kind of like say, yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say. We get plenty of appointments. We get consistent deal flow. You know, we got to get out of this one deal a quarter, one deal every now and then, to very consistently landing clients on a monthly basis. And when we do that, that's how we build a successful agency, right? The first thing you have to solve for is how you're going to get clients into the fold on a monthly basis. And then you can figure out all of the other stuff in terms of fulfillment and in terms of retention. So there's really a couple ways to land clients. There's a lot of different ways, but it really breaks down to these 5 categories. The first is cold outreach, right? And I believe all of these methods and mechanisms can have an impact. And you want to find one that you're really good at, that you can really take all the way down. But the one we usually hear about is just straight up cold outreach. And there's a way to do it where you get people to raise their hand. So it's not just cold, but they kind of at least give you a soft raised hand. Then there's marketed lead generation. Marketed lead generation is running Facebook ads, running pay-per-click campaigns, doing things like that. The beauty of marketed lead generation is you can control your destiny, right? You can kind of control your destiny with cold outreach. But with marketed leads, if you have the financial resources to invest, which some of us do and some of us don't, we can generate enough leads to fill the calendar through that one mechanism alone. The other is inbound marketing. And you're going to find I'm a huge fan of inbound marketing. There's a great book called Inbound Marketing by the guys that make HubSpot. Amazing book. Like, you should all read it. But with inbound marketing, it's just your energy that goes into getting the clients in this way, right? It's you putting out good content. It's you putting on webinars. It's you putting stuff out into cyberspace, getting people to be influenced by your value, by your expert status, and then come to you. We're going to spend a lot of time on inbound marketing, how you can get clients coming to you pre-positioned to buy. There's associations in speaking. So in every one of your niches, because you guys are all going to now focus on one particular niche, within any niche, there are associations. There's national associations, there's local associations, there's associations within associations. I found this is a great shortcut, because if you can get into the association, you get access to their list, you get affiliation where you can call and say, hey, you know, we're national members of the Plumbing and HVAC PHCC, and we just wanted to send you some information. We want to invite you to this webinar. We wanted to whatever. And it kind of shortcuts the process. Also, associations gather. Like, they get together at local events and national events, and you have the opportunity to get in front of your ideal prospects where they're hanging out. So kind of break the need to cold call and interrupt them. You can get them where they're already hanging out. And of course, the most powerful play within associations is speaking, right? If you're the person at the front of the room educating your prospects on the best way to land clients or the best way to internet market themselves, your resistance drops to nothing, right? They're like, okay, this guy, the association put him up there. He obviously knows what he's talking about. He's obviously an expert, and it's one of the most powerful plays that you can tap into to get clients. And of course, at the top of the hierarchy is JVs, joint ventures. That's almost like just tapping into someone that already sells to your list. So somebody that already is a guru within the internet marketing for dent, or with a consultant of some sort within that vertical, and you can find a joint venture where they have a reason to introduce you, a reason to let you come speak, a reason to let you do something on their behalf. Tomorrow, a lot of the members are going to be here, the mastermind members. We've got some of them with us here today. You'll find some of the most successful guys, that's their number one strategy, right? They found one person that had a massive influence within their type of prospect, and they put together a JV. It could be, in a lot of cases, it's a financial incentive. So it's like, I'm going to give you 10% of the recurring revenue for everybody that signs up as a result of this relationship, right? Or something along those lines. And you put together a win-win relationship. Like, they're going to promote you, they're going to make money when you land clients. You're probably one JV away from a seven-figure business, right? We can only go so deep on JVs. Just know it's a big opportunity. You should always be looking for it, but it's like one of those hit or miss things. If you don't have it, you have to have other strategies that will fill your pipeline and keep you busy. But always have a look on the horizon, like who is already selling to your ideal client that you can align with, because it can be a massive game changer. All right, so what I really want to focus on now are between now and lunch, there's two client landing mechanisms that I found to work really well that you can control and really have good results with. And that's cold outreach. I think we all have to be doing cold outreach at some level to build our list, to get people to raise their hand, and it's like a lever you can control. You can control your cold outreach, right? So we're going to unpack that pretty deep. And then we're going to talk about inbound marketing, how to position yourself as the expert, the very specific things you can do on a weekly and monthly basis to really make yourself the expert within your space, simplify it, and really get clients coming to you on a consistent basis. How does that sound? Pretty good? Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you got great value from that video. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, and techniques on how to really grow and scale your digital marketing agency, I'd like to invite you to join me. I run a free group on Facebook called Local Marketing Agency Success. And there I just share my best ideas and strategies on how to land clients on a consistent basis, how to serve them and really knock it out of the park for them, and how to retain your clients at the highest level possible. So would love to have you join us there. To get there, you can just type in sevenfigureagency.com/group. That's sevenfigureagency.com/group. It'll take you to the Facebook group, and I'll get you added right away. Look forward to seeing you in there. Talk to you soon.